As you can see, today is the go day for the whale skeletons removal. What's happening here is we have a number of specimens, skeletons in other words, that they have to be removed from the museum and taken to a conservation studio for conservation.
And this is sort of the first step of our major decant of our collections. So these are key items, they're fragile, they're obviously large items. So we're going to get those safely out of the way for some critical conservation and preparation for redisplay. And that'll be our first step of emptying the whole building of all its treasures.
This morning we're starting to prepare the ground for de-installing the whale skeletons. We've got 3 in the room behind us over here, 1 in a corridor, 1 in the corridor over there, and a big tuna fish skeleton that's 2 meters long as well. We hope to get those down from the ceiling, give them a first small clean, look at what jobs need to be done to them, and then we're going to pack them up ready for transportation back to my facility in Shropshire. Then next week what we're going to be doing is de-installing this beast here. This is a large right whale. This is just the skull that you can see here behind me, and the lower jaws are about 3 meters long, and that's going to be quite a task. That will take the entire week just to label it up, package it up appropriately and get it on the lorry. The collection that they have here on display is of historical importance. They were collected between 100 and 200 years ago, I think. Some of them were referred to in Herman Melville's Moby Dick even. So they're of great historical importance, and they're of interesting scientific importance as well. If we know exactly what year these were collected, people can look at the DNA that's still in these bones and they can compare them to living populations, that kind of thing. So they're a great resource for the future. Well, the main challenges are getting fragile specimens down from height, because these are nearly 4 meters high in the air. And so we've got to do that safely for us, but also safely for the specimen. And then the second big challenge is moving something of this sort of size and weight onto specially made pallets and getting those into the lorry safely. I'm going to be cleaning them quite thoroughly, checking them for any other problems that we haven't seen here, because I'll have much better lighting there. I'll have them on the benches. I'll be able to analyse each and every bone, looking for interesting things like pathology, disease that they may have had during their lifetime, any broken bones that have healed, that kind of thing that can add to the story of the individual specimen. And then I'm re-articulating them so that the bones are aligned much better and that they're mounted safely and securely for future display. It's all going to take about 3 years, and at that point we'll bring the whales back and rehang some from the ceiling, and this one will go back in a slightly different position, a bit more lifelike and a bit more dynamic.
When the museum reopens again, there will be a much more organic display here. You're going to see them in a much more natural posture, and people will be able to enjoy them more.